and I killed someone with our car. To cover up the crime, I stuffed the young man's body into the trunk under cover of darkness and pushed the whole thing, car and all, into a lake. But our car broke down on the way back. A mechanic happened to drive by. My girlfriend went with him to get the car fixed. During their conversation, she discovered something terrifying. The person we'd killed was his son. The mechanic said the car was ready and invited her to stay for dinner. She was so frightened, she immediately refused. When the mechanic's wife noticed their son hadn't come home, she called his phone. My girlfriend suddenly heard a ringtone. That's when she remembered the young man's phone was still in her pocket. But she thought fast, shoved the phone into the couch cushions, and hurried out the door. After she got in the car, she adjusted the seat. This made the mechanic suspicious the driver might not be the real owner of this car. He didn't know yet that his son was dead, but he wrote down the license plate number. After we met up, I immediately sold the car to a scrapyard and went to the police station to report it stolen in Paris. My girlfriend and I agreed never to see each other again, hoping to destroy all evidence completely. I thought it was all over. But the unexpected happened. After their son went missing, the mechanic and his wife filed a police report. They told the officers their theory. On the day their son disappeared, a strange woman had called his phone an hour after he went missing and hung up immediately. This meant his phone wasn't at home at the time, but later, it turned up in their house. That woman must have planted it there. Combined with the bloodstains on her clothes and her unusual behavior adjusting the seat, they had reason to believe this woman was connected to their son's disappearance. The police investigation led them to me. They asked why my car had been seen at the scene of the incident. They also showed me a sketch and asked if I knew this woman. I denied knowing her. I said I was on a business trip abroad the day it happened and that my car had been stolen that same day. To make the police believe me, I had a friend forge evidence of a flight to Paris. I thought I was completely in the clear, but then a news report on TV left me stunned. According to the report, the young man who was hit hadn't actually died. He'd faked his disappearance to cover up the fact that he'd embezzled money from a bank. That was impossible. I'd sunk him to the bottom of that lake with my own hands. How could he still be alive? Later, I learned the truth. To make sure the accident wouldn't be discovered, my girlfriend had taken the young man's wallet that same day. She found out he was a bank employee. After that, she used his debit card to steal funds, successfully creating the illusion that he was still alive, the lawyer said. Based on all this, your girlfriend's death is definitely connected to that car accident. But this still doesn't clear you of suspicion. We need stronger evidence. So I had no choice but to tell him everything. I'd received an anonymous letter. Inside was a photo of the lake. The sender was using the young man's death as leverage to extort 100,000 euros from me. That's why my girlfriend and I came to this hotel. And then came the locked room murder. From the beginning of the story, my girlfriend was killed and I was knocked unconscious. The lawyer countered, if everything you're saying is true, then the key question now is, who sent that extortion letter? I thought of the mechanic. The lawyer continued, if it was him, then explain these things. First, if the goal was extortion, why scatter the money all over the floor after killing her? Second, how did he get out of that locked room? Third, he sent you a text from your girlfriend's phone. Why didn't he delete it? Was he deliberately leaving evidence for the police?